Ahmed, when we met, how did you know I was the one? Yes.
How did I know you were the one?
Yes.
Good question. Actually, at some point, I started feeling a huge sense of responsibility all of a sudden.
Okay.
And that was weird. Now, I had obviously been in a relationship before I met you, but it felt different with you. With you, a sense of responsibility, like you need to take care of this person. You can't let her out of your sight. You know how it all started now when you came and I didn't let you go again?
Yes.
You just started staying. You were supposed to be a short visit.
Yes.
But suddenly, you just didn't go
Yes, you didn't let me go again.
And I remember you also tried to leave like a lot of times.
Yes.
Every single time I stopped, because each time I tried to let you go, I would just imagine you without me. And I think it would do me somehow for body.
Wow.
So, how I knew you were the one, as the question implies, is when I realized that I have a huge sense of responsibility when it came to you, and that responsibility mattered more than any other thing at the time.
Wow.
So I just knew that, okay, I can't let her go.
So that was how you knew.
That was how I knew that you were the one.
So if you knew all this, why then did it take you so long to agree to marry me?
Like I said, you see, at the time, marriage was not at the forefront of my thinking. And it did not mean I was afraid of it or I didn't want to marry you.
Yeah.
It just meant that at the time, I had a sense of responsibility around you.
Okay.
I felt like I just needed to take care of you at the moment.
At the moment, so after taking care of me, you let me go. Because when you say at the moment,
are you gone now?
No.
Uh-huh.
No, because I
still
kept talking about the marriage now, like I pushed for it.
Well,
if you knew about it, so you were supposed to be the one to push for it, do the normal proposal,
yes.
go on one knee, ask me if you marry me.
Agree.
But I didn't get all that because I kept talking about the marriage until you said, okay, let's go and do
yes,
this.
but it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying this, I'm just saying
now,
if you knew this, why did it take you? Immediately I said it that I should have said, okay, yes, don't worry, I'm going to marry. Instead of giving me the reasons that you actually told me it wasn't necessary, that's just title. Now marriage is just a title.
No, see, when I said that thing, yes, is marriage not title?
But title that women deserve.
We're living
now.
together. Yeah, women deserve it. And
We're
at the time,
living together, so because of that,
hold on.
doing what my husband and wife were doing, so no need of the marriage.
At the time, it was not at the forefront of my thinking.
Okay.
When a man agrees to marry a woman, or when a man decides to marry a woman, what happens is he prepares his mind, his life, and everything around him for it. At the time, I hadn't even prepared anything. So you bringing up the question the way you did at the time, the natural response you get is, I am not ready.
You didn't say you were not ready. You said what is even married that you don't want to, that you don't see yourself as a married man, that you're not ready. Yeah, you said you don't see yourself as a married man, and it's just a title. Why do we need title that we love each other, we are lovers, we are living together? And then I said, what if I get pregnant? I say, you born them now. If you get pregnant, you born them.
You kept on pushing and pushing and pushing.
And that's why we are here.